This segment is sponsored by the Richmond Sentinel, providing news, entertainment, and human interest stories in print and online.
You were 5 and I was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. You wore black and I wore white. You would always win the fight. Bang, bang. You shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang.
Well, she gained worldwide acclaim for her debut album, Contradictions. It received rave reviews from critics and fans alike and held the #1 spot on the HMV. Remember those guys, folks? The HMV Vancouver Indie Sales Charts for over 7.5 months. She was also voted Canada's Best Independent Artist in 2001 by fans at the CanadianMusic.com. She has not stopped since, and she wisely, for the last 5 years, has been the house entertainer at a number of places in sunny, warm Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm not going to ask her what it's like there today because it'll just upset me, but it is a great pleasure to welcome back my old friend Kim Kuzma to our city tonight. Kimmy, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much, Jim. And I'm not going to tell you how beautiful it is here.
You know, I've got lights on me here. I sense your lights are coming from natural sunshine. So, hey, before we talk about your long career, let's talk a bit about where you are in housing, as I like to say, in Puerto Vallarta, because people are still heading down there. We're into the spring, but Canadians, Americans all want to head down to Vallarta. Where can they see you in that lovely town?
People can see me at the Palm Cabaret on Olas Altas in Old Town, Zona Romantica. Or you can also see me at Coco's Kitchen every other Monday, well, for the month of April, on Pulpito in Old Town as well. So
that's such a great area of town too. So I love. I mean, I often stay in other parts, but I love going down there because it just doesn't get touched with the expansionism of big hotel resorts and everything. It's such a cozy area. Hey, let's talk about you really do not just Vallarta, but you also spend your summers often entertaining in Maine. I want to say that you do a lot of gay cruises. You're very popular and you got a really solid fan base in the gay community. You just finished a Panama Canal cruise. You're going to be in the Mediterranean in September on a cruise and a river cruise in December down the Danube. Talk a bit of what it's like entertaining on cruise ships.
I have to say, I perform a lot for Brand G Vacations, and they are so much fun. I've taken my mother pretty much on most of them, and she says, I will never do another straight cruise. So she loves them. They're a lot of fun. It's not all debauchery. It's people that just want to travel and have a party every night. And it's just, I can't even explain it. It's just a really cool community, and I'm blessed to perform on them and see the world. So thank you.
One of the things I've loved about your musical career over the last 2 decades, and I'll say you started when you were 8, is that you really actually, your diversity of music and what you do. I'm looking at that first album and what it produced. Your latest album is all 70s music but done Latin style, and it kind of ties in with what you do for your shows live, where you like to do a lot of mashup. I think from Shirley Bassey to Rihanna. Tell people about your latest album, but also what they can see when they see you perform.
When they see us perform, everything is kind of done like with a flamenco style guitar. So we'll do everything, like I said, new and old, but it's with, it all has a Latin feel. So sometimes a regular song will be into cumbia or bossa nova, and it just makes it very unique. It tends to be, these are ticketed shows, so people tend to want to know the songs that they're listening to. So I must change them up in order to make them interesting to us as a band. So it's very unique, and I love it. Excellent musicians in Vallarta.
Yeah, I got to give you certainly have surrounded yourself with high quality on that end. I always like to ask people, singers, actors, musicians, you originally from Peace River and I think Dawson Creek. I knew you when you were here in Vancouver. Talk about the people that influenced you.
Definitely Annie Lennox, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, and Engelbert Humperdinck, Tom Jones. I've had the pleasure to meet, who is a consummate gentleman. Just more soulful artists tended to make me want to get into this business and listen to that style of music and see what I could do with it.
Well, I tell you, you certainly have done a lot with it in your long career, and we should mention as well that usually you finish up. Usually you finish up in Puerto Vallarta, and then you often head to Maine where you entertain. But I guess you are staying in Puerto Vallarta this summer because I don't know when you find the time, but you also do a lot of real estate down there.
Yes, I've started in real estate as well. So normally I would spend my summer in Algonquin, Maine, at the front porch, piano bar, and this year I've just decided I'll probably go back to a few shows, but I'm going to stay here this year, and real estate market is crazy. And, you know, who wants to see me in a disco outfit at 70, Jim?
I'm not going to say anything about that, Kim. I'm sure you could pull it off because I know it's at least 30, 40 years away. Hey, you always have all your details on your website. It's kimkuzma.com. You can check out all the things she'll be doing this year. And make sure you check her out in Puerto Vallarta if you're heading that way. Hey, I got to leave you with this photo that you're looking at right now. This is you and I in what was my office from 1997 to 2005, and that was the DJ booth at the Virgin Megastore. You were in the DJ booth promoting your first debut album, Contradictions. Boy, I'm not sure I'm doing kind of like a Burt Reynolds shirt undone too much look there, but anyway, that was some good times. Kimmy, thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate taking the time out of your busy day to join us on Our City Tonight, and I look forward to seeing you in PV when I get down there soon.
I look forward to it. Thank you so much, Jim, and thank you to your entire crew there.
Thanks, Kim. Enjoy the sunshine.
This segment was sponsored by the Richmond Sentinel, providing news, entertainment, and human interest stories in print and online.